something that I've been paying pretty close attention to because I'm an avid hater of things you like. And so the Tampa Bay Rays beat the Boston Red Sox 1-0. They move on to 10-0 on the year. This ends a 3-game winning streak for the Red Sox. Tanner, what are your initial reactions to this? Because we were talking about how the Sox were scoring with ease and all they needed to do was get some stops. And now you give up 1 run and you still can't get a win. Like, what's going through your head as a Sox guy?
Well, I'll save the Sox commentary after I talk about the Rays. We got to tip our cap to the Rays. This has not been done since 1987 when the Milwaukee Brewers did it. So got to give them a shout out there. And Boston played them pretty tough last night. They couldn't score, but their big bopper, Adam Duvall, is no longer in the lineup. And I think his wrist might still not be connected to his hand, honestly, the way how bad that injury looks. So we'll see when he comes back, but he probably will never play for the Boston Red Sox again. That's just my thought. When I look at last night, it wasn't a pretty game. They didn't have many opportunities. The Rays bullpen is that good. It was a bullpen game for them yesterday, and they absolutely shoved. You're not going to beat Tampa Bay if you can't hit. Like, that's what it comes down to. The Rays have been masters at not paying players, developing players, keeping teams low scoring, and having great bullpen arms and winning games. Like, I don't think they start 10-0 if they play the Yankees, the Red Sox, and the Blue Jays to start the year. I mean, they played the Washington Nationals, the Oakland Athletics, and the Detroit Tigers, right?
Yep.
Like, they played 3 dog water teams. Like, the Red Sox swept the Tigers, so I would hope the Rays could sweep the Tigers. Still impressive. Boston will win a game in this series. I don't think they advance to 12-0 by the end of it. I think Boston wins 1, but we'll see.
Yeah, we will see. One thing that Boston's going to have working against them is that Drew Rasmussen, Shane McClanahan, Jeffrey Springs, some of the guys for the Rays, they have combined ERAs of 0.47, 2 of them having given up an earned run this entire year. That's pretty awesome. Randy Arozarena has been great, but Wander Franco, he's been the wonder kid, Tanner. We've been talking about him since he stepped foot onto American soil and started showing out in the minor leagues, then got his way up to the major leagues. But this year looks a little different. You know why? He's almost at a career best for home runs in a season, and it's only 4, but we're seeing that power element that he was lacking in his game. It's finally showing up now, and if he can hit the ball as consistently as he always has with this newfound power, again, he's only 22 years old, so he's going to get stronger as he gets his man body, he's in the weight room more. This guy is going to be terrifying. He's going to be a perennial MVP candidate for 10, 15 years.
He was hitting, I mean, he hit a ball at Fenway in 2021, the playoffs. Like, he hit it out of the stadium. It was crazy to see. So Franco is amazing. He was plus 700 too to hit a home run the other day when he already had 3 on the season. Like, that line's going to start dipping down a lot. So if he can become a power hitter, they're going to be dangerous. Randy Arozarena is tremendous. They develop players. That's the biggest thing. They get players while they're young. They develop them. They don't pay them. They let them go into free agency eventually, but then they got a whole new crop of great talent coming in. So the Rays are going to be good for a while. They're going to be pesky. And as much as this win streak is impressive, it also is creating just a gap in the postseason. Like, these games matter. We're going to look back on this Rays winning streak. They're beating the teams they should have beat. Because if these series are scattered throughout the year and they take 2 or 3, it's still not equivalent to what they're doing now. They've won 10 straight games. So if teams don't keep catching up with them early on, they're going to have trouble in the division. I think the Rays opened at 3-1 at the beginning of the season to win the AL East. They're now down to like plus 160, which is pretty amazing. The Yankees are like plus 150. So these 10 games has really caused a big shift in the betting markets.
Tampa Bay Rays, the 3rd lowest payroll in Major League Baseball. That's just organizational excellence, top to bottom. Another team and another player in the AL East, Matt Chapman, hitting 4.
What about Adam Duvall? What about Adam Duvall?
We talked about Adam Duvall.
We got to talk about the Reds. Hey, Bobby Dahlbeck, back up. He's coming back up to the big time. Playoff Bobby.
You don't like Bobby Dahlbeck.
I love Bobby. I'm a big Bobby guy.
You trash him.
I like the underdog story. And Bobby got sent down to AAA. He got sent down, and now he's back up. He's probably going to start tonight. He's going to have a big night. So shout out Bobby. As much as Adam Duvall injury hurts the Boston Red Sox, I'm happy Bobby's back up if he's going to get some playing time. With that being said, though, it just shows how badly this team is assembled, that a guy that we weren't supposed to count on is the one we were counting on, and now he's hurt, so we don't have anyone to count on. And Kike Hernandez can't play shortstop to save his life. He's an embarrassment at shortstop, like a legitimate embarrassment.
Yeah, there's going to be so much pressure on Rafi Devers and Alex Verdugo in the box. Some your guy Masataka Yoshida hasn't been the greatest. Just some of those guys that we were talking about how everybody on the Red Sox was hitting the ball well to start the season. Yeah, now a lot of them have started to fall off. And if the Sox, it's good that their pitching has stepped up, but you kind of just you've got to put it together at some point. You've got to be able to hit the ball while your pitchers are dealing. You can't have it one way or the other, and that's been the unfortunate case for them so far. Can we talk about Matt Chapman now, because he's been better than everyone on the Sox except for Adam Duvall, and Adam Duvall is not going to be there for a while.
Pivetta pitched well last night too, but yeah, we can talk about Chapman. Chapman's been crushing.
Yeah, he's hitting 475, only 2 home runs, but 14 RBIs. That's tied for the second most in baseball. The Blue Jays are 6-4. They had a wobbly start, but they've won 5 out of their last 6. They also have the best combined batting average as a team in Major League Baseball. They're hitting 288. And honestly, that shouldn't be a surprise when you look at the guys that they've got on their roster. But I don't think we expected Matt Chapman to be the guy leading the race this early on.
No, I mean, Matt Chapman's been sensational. Very fun to watch, hitting 475, 2 homers, 14 RBIs. The OBP is well over 500. Just what he's been doing is phenomenal. Actually, I posted a picture on the WSN account yesterday too, and his mom liked it, which was pretty cool. I think her name's Lisa Chapman.
That is awesome. Was it of Matt Chapman, I'm assuming?
Yeah, it was just like a trend, like Matt Chapman's hitting whatever, and his 40 plate appearances is 475. So I posted that, and then his mom liked it. So I was like, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, guys, all the more reason to follow WSN on social media, because Tanner works out with Orange Theory moms and he connects with Matt Chapman's mom on Twitter. So you don't want to miss out on that.